Hey everybody, my name is Phillip Shepard. I'm a local real estate agent located right here in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about Northwest Arkansas and being global. The world has come here. There are so many global things happening in Northwest Arkansas. Restaurants, Olympic teams, all sorts of cool things that are happening globally in Northwest Arkansas. And today we're talking about that. Plus, I have a little insider information and we'll save that to the end of the video. So that's gonna be pretty cool. So let's talk about that. But before we begin, if you'd like and share this video with a friend or family, that would make the world of difference. I try to produce as much content as humanly possible about Northwest Arkansas, obviously. So liking and also sharing, make sure that everyone can live, work, and play, all in NWA. So thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it. Also, if you haven't been down to Northwest Arkansas quite yet, I made something called the NWA Starter Pack. It sounds exactly what it is. It's literally a starter pack full of all the cool things Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What are the hospitals like? What are the schools like? What is going on in Fayetteville? All the cool things you'd want to know about Northwest Arkansas, packaged up in a box, shipped right to your home. It goes right to your home. So that means if you enter your name, enter your address below, where am I shipping this package to? Where is this going to? Just let me know and I'll ship the package to you right away. Also, side note, it does come with your first free mountain bike, so that's pretty cool. And I know what you're thinking. It is my favorite four-letter F word. Free! So enter your information below. I'll make sure that I get that package shipped to you right away. All right, so the first thing we need to talk about when it comes to global things happening in Northwest Arkansas is the USA mountain biking team is currently in Bentonville training for the Olympics. So if you weren't aware, the USA mountain biking team has moved their headquarters from Colorado to Bentonville, Arkansas, because obviously they see the fact that Northwest Arkansas is the mountain biking capital of the world, so where else are you going to train than the World HQ, of course. But long story short, they actually flew in on helicopters. Kind of cool. They flew in helicopters and they got dropped off and started training for the Olympics here in Bentonville. So they are going to the Olympics in Paris in 2024, and then 2028 will be Los Angeles. So they are preparing for the Olympics for both that year and also the year, and obviously 4 years after that. So we have Olympic teams here training, but one of the other cool things, the USA Just biking team was here. They set up a new HQ, or new headquarters in the Ledger, which is the world's first bike building. So that's pretty cool. And they were here obviously to celebrate everything going on here in Northwest Arkansas when it comes to mountain biking capital of the world. Obviously people training for the Olympics, etc. So that's the first thing. Olympics are happening here. People are training for the Olympics and we are going global in 2024. And the second thing we need to talk about is a brand new international sports bar coming to downtown Bentonville. So it's actually going to be located right behind Heroes Coffee, which is kind of still pretty close to downtown Bentonville, but they're going to focus on rugby, soccer, cricket, all the international sports, like I said, going global. There have been so many people that have traveled, that have moved here internationally. It is just fascinating, the different, obviously, demographics that have moved to Bentonville and also Northwest Arkansas. So there's obviously a need for an international sports bar in downtown Bentonville. So obviously they'll have very interesting drinks, very interesting like pub food and also deli sandwiches, the whole thing. But it's definitely more focused on the whole sports arena when it comes to outside of America. So that's pretty cool, and more about that in a little bbit. But it's really cool to see all the, obviously the business opportunities here in Northwest Arkansas, for businesses, of course. The fact that you can open up an international sports bar in Bentonville, Arkansas, this couldn't happen 5-7 years ago, but now it is overdue. Just the amount of sports traffic that comes through for football and baseball and basketball for America, let alone all the people that have moved here from internationally that are kind of asking for that too. And it's funny because I've been to obviously a lot of bars in the area, and a lot of times when soccer's going on in rugby and cricket, they have those on the actual screens. It's not just football, baseball, basketball, the typical stuff. The standard bars sometimes have those as well. So they see the actual demographics changing, and it's cool because even like F1 racing and all the different, there's a lot. Long story short, international bar coming to Bentonville. I am super excited for that. And number 3 of a really cool thing that's going global when it comes to Northwest Arkansas is the brand new full-scale, full-size cricket ground happening in Bentonville at Creekside Park. So this is really cool because we have a lot of pickleball, we have a lot of basketball courts, we have a lot of tennis courts, we have a lot of different courts, pools, the whole thing. But this is the first actual cricket, the true full-size cricket court. And so obviously earlier in the video I mentioned about how there's so many international people moving here and international sports are becoming a bigger deal. So it's funny and really cool to see Bentonville changing and other cities changing with the people that are moving here and adding the things that they care about. It's always good to see a area, and this is more like Phillip talk, good to area to hear the public, see the changes, and then act on them. I can't necessarily say that about other places in America, maybe specifically Chicagoland area. They weren't too keen or care about that because they had different things going on. Long story short, Northwest Arkansas is definitely geared towards people moving here, all the changes happening, which are all so good because we have so many cultures moving here as well. And just seeing the actual effects, like, oh, we get cricket ball now. I've never played cricket. I'd love to try that. And, obviously rugby and the whole thing. So it is really cool to see Bentonville investing back into the public and actually putting a full-size cricket actual ground in. Whoa, before I jump on to the next point, I have something brand new called Instant Home Updates. So maybe you're looking to move down to Northwest Arkansas and you're using things like Realtor.com, Zillow.com, Redfin. Notifications? Way too slow. You miss so many notifications with those things. It's ridiculous. That's why I made something called Instant Home Updates. It sounds exactly what it is. It's literally Instant Home Updates. So enter your name below, enter your information below, square footage, bedrooms, bathrooms, where you're looking to move to Northwest Arkansas. What specific things are you looking for the house here in this whole area? I'd hate for you to miss those notifications on those apps. No good. They're terrible. So again, enter your information below. I'll make sure you don't miss a single notification when it comes for homes for sale or for rent, all in Northwest Arkansas. Also, every single Friday, I send an email out just kind of talking about all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. What's going on in downtown Bentonville? What's going on down in downtown Fayetteville? What's going on in First Thursday? What's going on in First Fridays? What's going on at the Walmart Amphitheater? What's going on at Topgolf? What new HQs are moving here? What new restaurants are opening up all over the place? It's wild. So many things. Enter your email below. I make sure you get that email every single Friday. It's kind of keeping you all up to date with all the cool things in Northwest Arkansas. Also, side note, you will get a little fear of missing out, a little FOMO, so to speak. But I promise you will be the most informed person eventually when you make your way down to Northwest Arkansas. And number 4 of a global thing happening in Northwest Arkansas, and this is more of a selfish thing for me, but Crepes Paulette, one of my favorite restaurants in downtown Bentonville next to Heroes, near the new International Sports Bar, is moving to Fayetteville. I love Crepes Paulette. It's so cool. It's like, just how many things can you put in a crepe? I mean, they just have endless ideas there. So it's really fun to bring them down to Fayetteville. Obviously, they're gonna do so well. They'll be on College Avenue right there, near the college. And so great location, love it. I'm definitely gonna spend a lot of time there. I've just split my time now between Fayetteville and Bentonville. What am I gonna do? I don't know how. Anyways, super excited about that. Again, so many different restaurants of like international restaurants and different styles of restaurants in Northwest Arkansas. And this just goes to show that if you build a business in Northwest Arkansas, even though it's very niche and specific to crepes, you can expand to another city in the local area and have enough business to drive that next one. So super cool to see all the small businesses growing here in Northwest Arkansas, and I'm super excited to have another Crepes Paulette in Fayetteville. And number 5 of a thing you need to be aware of that's happening globally in Northwest Arkansas is Northwest Arkansas now holds the licensing for the North America's first Pro Paddle League. So if you weren't aware, pro paddling is very popular in like Latin America and also Europe, and it's spreading very quickly. And obviously it's invaded a lot of Northwest Arkansas too, with like pickleball. A lot of racket sports are done a lot in Northwest Arkansas. A lot of racquetball courts, a lot of pickleball courts. And this is nothing different than that. Now the Pro Paddle League is, the rules are very similar to tennis. They actually lower the actual net itself, and there's some things involved in there, but it's a fast growing sport, and the actual first national league is in Northwest Arkansas. So the Matrix Racket Club in Lowell, Arkansas actually bought the rights to this actual team itself. It's a franchise, and it's fascinating because like the actual team is a franchise, but it's fascinating because there are obviously so many teams that are being developed across all of the world, especially in Latin America and Europe. It's a fast growing sport. So it's really cool to see those kind of things being obviously brought to Northwest Arkansas and seeing just a different style of culture and different style of stuff happening here, because it's not the norm. And so you have your usual stuff of baseball, which is obviously very popular, football really popular, basketball, but it's just interesting to see all these different sports being brought into Northwest Arkansas and doing very successful. So I'm really excited about that. And the secret thing we need to talk about when it comes to global things happening in Northwest Arkansas, and this will be more of a public release in the summertime, but there is a major soccer team moving to Northwest Arkansas. The land has been bought, stadiums will be built, and it'll be near Pinnacle Hills. So obviously that'll be a big press release, etc. It's already in the works. They're working with Rogers at the moment to make sure it's all done, but I'm really excited to see that whole thing happen. And once I have more details, I will definitely share it because I'm excited about that. But it is, again, really excited to see so many international sports moving to Northwest Arkansas and planting here, whether it's Olympics, whether it's racquetball, whether it's soccer, whether it's whatever the case is, restaurants, the whole thing. So it's really cool to see so much international basic activity happening right here in Northwest Arkansas. All right, that's all I have for you guys today. Again, if you are thinking about coming down to Northwest Arkansas, download my 3D itinerary link below. Maybe you're a venturer, maybe you're a sports person, maybe you're a foodie, maybe you're a sightseer, maybe you have kids, but whatever it is, there's a 3D itinerary link down below for you. So go ahead and download it and use it when you get down here. Also, when you do come down here, I can give you the $10 tour so I can kind of show you around the whole area. Plus, we can check out some homes for sale or for rent and see how far your dollar will go in Northwest Arkansas compared to where you're coming from. All right, guys, let's see the next one.